She lochleisige commisach a Canada han Andre DeGrasse. Als ik hier arpisch Gian Reisheki aan zijn aardschot, ga ik in een farpischig elefant als jij.
Great, why don't you take a stride down this way?
Nu de chonig in coach Tony Sharpe, gaan ik gered dingen het leven aan Andre. Girach 3 blion as Jason, de enige het een teul, Gian Reishi, le vi broan nog daar woon or ik gem een Panam. Agus ik farpisch in een teul aan de davele se coach Giag, rihe in een virus loaie de flanach, agus woon jij baum uan.
I just said I gotta be competitive. I know these guys.
Did you even know who he was when the season started?
Great job, that's all I can say. Well done, man. Well done. Well done, well done.
So how about that? How does that feel then?
Feels good to be respected by Usain Bolt, the king, the greatest of all time in the world. I'm so happy right now.
En ju iori Steve Hack Andre farpisch neu angel luich na laich in a galaf.
Hi, Andre, I'm Steve.
Hey,
I'm Steve.
Nice to meet you, Andre.
Steve, nice to meet you. Thanks for helping out with the Equaliser.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
With someone with your quality, what we want to do with the Equaliser is we want to compare you to an icon from the 1930s, Jesse Owens, who's probably the iconic black runner of all time, I think. I don't know what you think. Would you say so, maybe?
Back in the time, yeah.
Apart from you, yeah.
But yeah.
Do you know much about Jesse Owens?
Not really. I heard that he was an Olympian back in 1936 and he ran 10.3, but I don't know much about it.
Luckily, we've got some footage that I can show you, take you back that 80, 85 years or so.
Okay,
Great.
Sounds good.
So, on here, we've got Jesse Owens here, a bit of black and white footage.
Somewhere here?
Yeah, that's him. So,
Am a maike Giag triche te Shia, han lochleisige Amerika nach Jesse Owens in Berlin, gus Portugal ans na gimmenen Olympiach. Han Führer Adolf Hitler is uurlochuch, gun shal skippen geramalch, gure lochleisige jalle is schaar. Ach an imiddach tachertis had Jesse Owens a buanlochuch 5 jaar, agus an noorsen ex arten in gimmenen had Jesalochuch is on reish nin kiag meter.
so he's in lane 1. Right, and right, so you go. He's looking a bit worried. Focus.
So they don't even look down, they just look up.
So they're all looking towards the end of the track, aren't they?
Yeah, so that's different.
Yeah, so no starting box.
Yeah.
Dig a hole with your feet in.
Look at this guy over here. I can't believe that guy. He looks like me.
Final.
He looks like me back in the day.
Back in grade.
He certainly looked a lot smoother than the other guys, didn't he?
He's really smooth. Way smoother.
Doesn't he? He looks miles ahead, actually.
Had Jesse Owens a buanlochuch 5 jaar an the 10.3 chicken.
He ran 10.3 right there.
10-3, that's in Berlin, yeah. So how tall are you?
5'10".
5'10", he was 5'10". And what's your weight? Are you like to say?
155.
I think it's about the same. He was about 70 kilos, something like that. So actually, you are almost identical.
He has a lot more muscle.
You think so?
Look, he looks a little bigger than me.
Guhiantoch, ga ik Jesse Owens het show Janef, get the fast smoking.
I want you folks out there to note that when Jesse Owen smokes a cigarette, he smokes Chesterfield.
Agus stan je hule route waun as sunish buan noch gen training science al.
Compared to what Jesse was doing, the training that Andre has access to now would be completely revolutionary.
She jalige biojalige han een dochter Greg Wells.
One of the advents that's happened in sport training over the last 50 years has been multiple layers of sports science. You need your nutritionist, your psychologist, your physiologist, your strength and conditioning coach, your medical team.
Kujach café maket het peer vroken aard heknolog. Hadoch Gianne van Lanju a klechkuk uyem galachi glosetin, gus een kujem a has fadachting an farfish a hons. Ha analysis Gianne with een data le jolich en biojolich, agus le inlatterin, agus ha iats na fiachan je mag roten le jifferstuhen agus jalaven anasach.
The goal of these beautiful shoes here is to maximise forward motion. So you want them to be as light as possible because it's just extra weight you've got to carry. They're really stiff, and that means that the force that you apply through your feet goes right into the surface, and the studs allows that traction to be applied to the surface so you don't slip backwards.
Guhavisjoch ha Andre DeGrasse goal bra in een technologisch show. Ach kus Jan of Kujonen die Jesse Owens, femi a kiet meter a rui an den broken Jesse.
So these are the shoes that I'm going to be wearing, right? Like similar to that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. I can't wait to put those on. Yeah.
Rudolf agus Adolf Dassler ein broken Jesse. Grisha Castration, be iad yn ysgeich yn da company y fys drin i hele, Puma agus Adidas. Na daranig Jesse Owens Berlin hadag na Dasslers peri yn afga yn naski. Charodati Isaac Hitler gynt rich Jesse Owens an yn broken geramalchach. Is anje gan gediasich Peter Fini, maar I gach ruich is na broken.
All shoes back then would have been made by hand. It was very neat to be offered to make a pair that dated back as far as 1930. These shoes are completely basic compared to the technologically advanced shoes that runners wear nowadays.
Look at those.
Yeah, those are nice. It looks kind of like bowling shoes a little bit.
Do they? Do you want me to spray them for you, sir?
So, how does it feel?
Feels good. I feel like I can run 10-3 in this too.
Fakil rhain fo Andre. Ach smaid gyfal rwtawn nacht de smynige. Hand li reishi art scholar has hyg is on een doel aan jemmelnach sio, ik mianef de chlaver agus joulak een pakje chown te gele. Gemaak koloch risinier een gericht Jesse Owens aan een leuke jeugdliche te schia. Woechen guddy chaklar een Korean heel, weer een zechtiger uurker een aardhek njolog, maar een versel, ik al hij California Jess.
How did it feel?
I tripped a little bit.
Because you always do that.
Ha uurker een uur nozog het een Gianef Suazlis drehende rubber kruai, agus pocket in polyurethane, is on gemianes as ik remige rorre, agus boch aanjaste.
Head in line with your body, breath in and set.
Ha min jolas ik coach Amerika nog Andre, Carl Smith Gilbert de nuachker.
I guess it would be a lot easier to run on a Mondo track, which gives you more bounce, which gives you more elastic power off the track, whereas they were running in dirt. But nowadays the tracks are so fast and the surfaces are so bouncy, you can get off the track very quickly. So surfaces and equipment has improved. We're going to have to get you on a lot of one-leg drills. So when you come back and you get 4 weeks off, you can start on that. The second year is going to be phenomenal.
Is mahid gyfel slien reishi uren is jaar. A dech of had hosioch se had.
So we've got our track here from Jesse Owen's era, and one way we can do some testing is with this little rig here I've got. So here I've got some spikes, and so this is the shoe. That shoe is going to dig into the surface.
Ik leg geschaun wei eest, maar weter forste. Ha Steve feikin jech o cruise jemes looglessige puchtig mus keile kommes tarring.
So it's 25 pounds, he can push backwards before he starts slipping.
En nusje en tlie reishi uur.
Okay, and we just rest it on there, so he's pushing down on that surface, and I'll pull it with my fish scales, and it doesn't even move. So he can push back on there, and instead of slipping, he'll shoot forwards. Now, I think what we'll see today is we'll see Andre slipping on that surface. So we've got a...
Gebi J. Hachris, she rut getur uur wie se shoga Andre.
I never really ran on this type of track before. I ran on a synthetic track, like something that has lines.
So we got a starting line. It's not the straightest, but, you know, as long as you get your fingers behind it.
Yeah.
So there's your 100 metre straight. You can just see the finishing line down there. Now, Jesse, do you remember what Jesse did earlier on? He didn't have any starting blocks. So if you put your fingers down on the line and put your feet where they would go, and then we'll create some holes there, and then that in there. Okay, so you want to get up?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good.
Couple of practice ones.
Yeah.
Set.
Cool.
How that feel?
I slipped. Slipped right out.
The first step?
Yeah.
From the push off?
Yeah, from the push off.
The back one or the
You
front one?
you really gotta lift your foot. You really can't. You can't drag.
Can't push.
Just to lift it.
Gotcha.
Just feels weird.
Imagine. No bounce, zero bounce. Yeah, there's rubber, right? You know, you use the rubber where you get a little give back, gives you something back. You know?
It doesn't give you nothing back. It's all,
You're just sinking.
It's all power and strength.
In aardje uurje dat uur nooit, krijg je Steve Sean stad uurder voor la Jesse Owens.
So, I'll be down that end, waiting for you.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you.
Ha hula dat in Eurut sa vadik na gimman an Olympic och am naike je friget sa Shia a chavain ruten sa kjoloch. Ruhi Andre a sunish arpische jeller I höf, a sunish fuan in loch gaverk, agus a sunish mion Jesse Owens rut I jarave gand höl. Femia chushi mian of 3.3 chicken.
Oh, you look tired. Oh, okay, so with my hand timing, we've got just dead on 11 seconds. Oh, you know, that was tough. How'd you feel?
I don't think I've ever felt so tired running 100 meters right now. So,
but it does kind of show that the tracks, the shoes, does make a bit of a difference.
Yeah,
you said it's.
I think it makes a really, really big difference. It was tough. I think this will show a lot. This will show that Jesse Owen has a lot of strength and power.
Wow.
Ha Andre kujoch mochel tuf sa kjoloch a groin.
Yeah, usually if I have the competition, I would have knew where I was in the race and I would have went a little harder.
Well, yeah, you'd have seen it, wouldn't you? You'd have been there.
As soon as you verras noch Ivek Jesse Owens, had je het Andre de chushi nianef eden luch.
That was a really tough one for Andre. We didn't really give him much time to adapt. Old shoes, old surface. When you saw him run, you could actually see these little clouds of smoke coming from his feet where the cinder track was kind of spraying into the air. And that old technology really slowed him down.
Agus get nach kule Andre vi Kaul, hai goaldish in Huris show.
I feel like I'm a part of something really special now that I've raced against Jesse Owens.
Yeah.
You know, he's an Olympic champion. Hopefully I can follow in his footsteps and try to win a medal myself.
Thanks.